Bam! How's it going, guys? Token Vaping. So today's juice review is an ongoing line that I've been working on a little bit in my circle of rotations. As you all know, I am trying to condense the amount of time that my videos are so that they're a little bit easier to watch at once instead of trying to stretch them all out and cram a bunch of flavors into one video. It does tend to take me a little bit longer to get through a company's lineup or whatever flavors I'm able to acquire from them, but everybody's been really gracious and understanding, and I'm humbled and grateful for that. So on to this one. The company that I'm working on right now is Susquehanna Vapers, as you can see right here. Pretty slick. It's simple looking, but it gets the point across and it pops really nicely. So thank you guys from Susquehanna Vapers. They are located in central Pennsylvania. If you've ever traveled over there or if you've ever heard of the Susquehanna River Basin, it is a beautiful, beautiful stretch of water. But everybody that's located in that area, there's one thing that they have in common and one thing that they take very, very seriously, and that's the effort and quality of what they put themselves into, regardless of what their jobs are, regardless of what they do, what they sell, what they provide. Everything that they involve themselves with, they put their whole everything, effort, time, passion, love for what they do into everything. So, you know, a juice line coming out of that area, it's not going to be any different. This company puts everything they have into this. They back it with all of their passion, with their drive, with their reputation, with their name, with the fact that they vape it themselves, you know, to show that, hey, we believe in this, so we use it ourselves as well. Now, this is their bottles, and it is pretty simple, but you know what? A simple label really nowadays is really all you need. It's not so much what this looks like, it's what's inside that counts more. These are available in a 30, a 60, and a 120, and they are offered in nicotine levels of a 0, a 1.5, a 3, a 6, and a 9. So they do go a little bit outside the box or the norm of what most people are used to as far as nicotine levels. But basically it's because they're trying to provide and cover as wide a range of vapors, so that literally most nicotine levels are covered by that, so that they're basically opening themselves up and saying, hey, come on in, we can cover everybody's, you know, preferences, even though there is such a wide range. You know, having as open an opportunity that they offer is definitely a really nice touch with that. So these are 80-20 mix, and it does have the name of the company here, the name of the flavor. It does have the standard warning and ingredient labeling on this side. It does have their little blurb about themselves here with the size of the bottle and the nicotine level. This is a 3. Now, this is Snizberry. Yeah, I know, kind of odd. But names nowadays, I mean, it's not like that's the most unusual one that's out there. This basically is going to be a combination of pear and peach. I do like both flavors, so it'll be interesting to see how they work together. Pears happen to have a little bit more of a tartness or a crisp bite to it, whereas the peaches have the juiciness of the fruit flavor itself. So it'll be interesting to see how the two of them pair up in this. As you can see, it is safety sealed all the way around. And it is going to be a first vape, first review, which is going on my fresh cotton wick right there. And as always, hey, guess what? Texas Tough Cotton. It just works really well for me. You know, I like how it holds up, especially when you maintain a specific flavor on it. But the main reason why I support it so much and I like using it so much is the fact that it doesn't have a huge cottony taste on a first vape. Most of the time that I have used it, anytime that I put a flavor onto the cotton, I get almost full flavor right off the bat. There isn't really a whole lot of waiting time. You don't have to wait and vape it a few times to get the juice to flow through the cotton. So I like that a lot. But I will put the link for it in the comment box if you are interested in trying it out. So we're going to open this up. And that's really unusual, honestly. Between the two, you have the pear and you have the peach. I smell the peach, but it almost smells like it has the sharpness and the little bit of a bite to it that a pear does. So it's actually kind of, or you could say the crispness of it. So it's actually kind of interesting that they've been able to make a flavor with both of those involved in it and kind of make them both meld on the inhale to where at least I smell both. Now, everybody is different, don't get me wrong. You know, everybody has different taste palettes, everybody has a different vaping style. So just because I smell both of them on this, somebody else may get more pear out of it or more peach out of it. You know, it just so happens that that's what I got, but that's my 2 cents. You know, I'm not trying to tell anybody what they're going to get for sure. I'm just letting you know what I smell. So I'm going to go ahead and do a quick little pre-burn. And we'll go ahead and get the juice going on this. And then we will get to vaping it. And we will see how this pairs up. No pun intended. Sorry, that was pretty lame. So we're going to go ahead and get this up and ready. Now, at an 80-20, I'm expecting the clouds to be pretty solid. Most of the cloud production off this line has been pretty dense in that factor. It'll be interesting just because when you get more of the fruitier flavors, citrus flavors, things like that, even at a higher VG mix, the clouds tend to be not as dense as some others just because the flavor is a bit lighter. So it'll be interesting to see. As always, as you can see, I'm vaping at 75 watts. And this is Snizberry from Susquehanna Vapers. So as you can see right there, for an 80-20, that's a pretty dense cloud production. That's actually really, really cool. Okay, so I got the preliminary vape hits out of it. Now, as I had stated, you know, pears, peaches, fruit flavors like that tend to be a little bit lighter on the flavoring. So it is going to take a little bit more to get through the cotton itself. Now, that's not to say that that's how it is with all flavors. The heavier vape flavors that I deal with regularly and that I vape on a personal level, I've never had to really worry about making sure that I had enough juice in there because they've taken pretty nicely. So go ahead again. Okay, so flavor-wise, it's pretty solid, don't get me wrong. You definitely taste the peach and you definitely get the pear. Now the pear is going to, for me, the pear pops a slight bit on the inhale and then it melts into the peach flavor. Between the two, the pear is definitely going to have, or the peach is definitely going to have the stronger of the flavoring between the two, so that you definitely taste. As I said, on the inhale, you get that crisp tartness of a bite that a pear has when you first bite into it. But then the flavor tends to kind of mellow out a bit more, and that's where the peach takes over, so that you end it with the juiciness of a ripe peach flavor. Now, because the flavors are a bit lighter, and you know, in most fruit flavors, the flavors tend to be a bit on the lighter side, there is a very slight throat hit that I get off of this. Now, as far as to whether or not it's because the cotton hasn't fully juiced up in itself, or if it is actually because of the juice, I can't say either way for sure. I will vape this a little bit more, and I will let you guys know for sure in the comment box to say whether or not that lasted. I haven't gotten a whole lot of throat hit off the other videos that I've done for this line, so I'm going to say it's probably more on the cotton side that I just need to juice it up a little bit more. But beyond that, it is a rock solid flavor. If you like pear and peach, it's not too strong. It's not artificial tasting at all. It doesn't taste like candy. It doesn't taste like a fake flavor. It actually tastes like a pear and a peach. So it is a nice mixture of the two. So if you do like fruit flavors, but you're not looking for something super fruity, this definitely would be up your alley because it's just enough to give you the flavor that you want out of it with the nice clouds, but it's not too much that you feel that you're going to get vaped out on it really quick. So definitely check them out. SusquehannaVapers.com. They're on Instagram and Facebook as well. You can email them directly. Guys, thank you so very much for the continued privilege to review your line. It always has been and will be and continue to be a huge honor of mine. So thank you very much. As always, guys, I'm Token Vaping. I'm here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Pinterest. Anything that I can do to help make your vaping more enjoyable for you, however I can help enhance that, that's the total goal of what I do. So definitely let me know, hit me up, reach out to me if there's a question, a comment, concern that you have, anything that I can make a video on that you're interested in. I will definitely do everything in my power to make that happen. But until next time, no matter what, morning, noon, night, always truly love yourself. Vape on, vape strong, guys. Have a good one.